Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Flinthook. I recorded a couple Flinthook episodes, and then the files were corrupted. The videos didn't exist, or the video player didn't exist. Basically, the video data was lost, or it just didn't play at all, depending on which file we're talking about. So I sat down here at like 11 p.m. and I was like, I'll record some more to make up for it. I think I've troubleshot the problem. Troubleshooted? Whatever way you want to conjugate that. Record for 4 minutes. Building's fire alarm gets going off. So evacuated. The universe does not want me to win Flinthook today. But what that means is that there has been a lot of... why am I using the controller here? Hold up. Now that would just be the ultimate mistake. Devil's Lodge, Gamblinger, Labyrinthine. I think I like just Labyrinthine, to be honest with you. This is serving as like a test. Hopefully people are watching this because that means the test worked. Let me know what you think of the video and audio. It should be the same. I've tested it, or at least similar in quality. But there's been a couple of videos, maybe like an hour or so of Flinthook that ended up not getting recorded. Lucky for you so-and-sos, I made no progress whatsoever, except I opened a few packs, which thankfully, unlike Magic the Gathering, doesn't cost me real-world money. We got this. We got this! And, I started a new build, and the build effectively boils down to, very simply, stack up as much HP, that's gonna hurt, as much HP as is humanly possible. So we have, oh, okay, that was close. We have 170 out of 180 right now. 197, 200, 200. He's gotta have something in here we can shoot, right? Like that thing right there. 199? See, the problem is when we backtrack, we run the risk of taking damage in the process, but sure. Oh god, having a larger slow-mo gauge is important. Mostly for that room that you just saw. If I could get an even larger slow-mo gauge, that would be good. But yeah, I mean, it's fair to say that the universe hasn't really been seeing things my way over the course of today. It's been a rough day from a recording standpoint, but life goes on, baby. It's, you know, what do you do when you fall off the horse, Master Wayne? You get back on. Let's go. But yes, in case it's not abundantly clear, we did not kill, he's a genius. We did not kill, Baron Von Goo in any of those episodes, so it's not like you've missed anything too pivotal. My build right now, man, we might not even want to do this room, but my build right now is, basically just as much HP as possible. And that's it. I also get an apple every time I enter a floor. So I've been rethinking the way I do things in this game. And this is one of the things I've come up with as a strategy to help me not be so bad, is don't be afraid to use, I'm gonna go back and get more slow-mo, believe it or not. Don't be afraid to... You know what? No, I'm gonna move on. I have faith that we can actually make it out of this just fine without extending our slow-mo gauge. We'll use the money for something else. I think if I keep doing that, I'm gonna hurt myself even more. So it's time to get out of here before it becomes, you know, we're doubling down on an existing problem, basically. This is a tough platforming situation here. With the hook, it's no problem whatsoever, but without a hook, it's an issue. This strategy has been working out for me so far, largely because it means that you rarely have a chance to overheal, which I think is good. It means that you're never wasting apples. Not that that was happening to me too consistently when I was playing before, but now it seems like I'm definitely getting the most value out of my apples. Plus, I'm already 60 HP down, which if we were only rocking like 100, 120, that would look really bad. Okay, I apparently, despite being on the ground, walked into that spike. Got a bone to pick occasionally with the hitboxes in Flinthook, but now's not the time, okay? Or now doesn't have to be the time. I also, just case in point, from my perspective, the Jedi might be evil, but from my perspective, I did not touch the fire there. Now, to some extent, that's just me being petty and disagreeing with the laws of physics as described by the game itself. The game and I have agreed. We have an implicit contract between the two of us. So what you could do to make it up to me, though, is just pray for me to get double apples instead of single apples. Okay, that was a bad example. So I pride myself, it's not like I've lived a life that's full of adversity, but I pride myself on not letting minor things get me down, you know? I love the idea that things are just water that rolls off the back. I'm not gonna let relatively frustrating recording and technical environment today compromise the fact that I, you know, want to perform well at Flinthook and make an entertaining product today. We're at 80 out of we're at 90 out of 180 HP. That's not particularly great, obviously, but it's not that bad either. And we have a long way to go. Okay, I forgot about that. We have a long way to go before we die, so don't sweat it too much yet. Dude, how is this a boss in keeping with the difficulty curve we've agreed upon for the first boss you face in Flinthook? This is too much. We're facing like a champion boss who hates me. We have killed him, but good lord. The good news is, you know, because of the fact that this is a later game raid here, we also have so much time to go before we have to worry about the fact that our HP is relatively bad right now. So don't even sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff right now. We're gonna be actually at 80 HP, which means we're 100 HP down. That's horrible. But that only means we gotta grab 20 extra HP per floor in order to be fine. So I'm not sweating it. Let's go, boys. I didn't mean to punch the microphone. I apologize. But yeah, I mean, I'm still having a good time playing Flinthook. Some problems are becoming apparent to me. And I don't know if you're put in between a rock and a hard place when you're complaining a little bit about a game that you're bad at, which is why I just want to say right off the bat, I like Flinthook. I think it's a good game. It might even be a great game. But whenever I get hit by a spike and then the iframe is so freaking short that I get hit by either the same spike or a spike right next to it, like 0.1 million microseconds later, I just look up to the sky and I say, what have I done to deserve this? Was I a terrible person in a past life? Am I a terrible person in this life? I don't know. I don't believe so. But you gotta question it at some point. He has not quite done it, but that's okay. Similarly, when I get hit because an enemy bullet can travel through the ground, but my bullets can't, I have to think to myself, was I a past person in a terrible life? Am I a past person in this life? How confusing. No. It might be an inconsistent rule set, but they've been consistent since we started. So we can't really use that too much as fodder. Okay, I mean, that was dumb of me. But I did it in pursuit of the secret room, which doubtlessly is probably not going to be worth what we spent to get here. However, we found it, so we get, like, small bragging rights. And then beyond that... Help. Beyond that... all we need to do is, like, buy a potion or tonic once. And we're fine. This is not just a treasure room. If this was just a treasure room, I probably would have rethought this. And I am, of course, unhappy that I took damage there, but life goes on. Plenty of time for us to get our apples back. Plenty of time for us to say, I have a pen, I have an apple pen. And then have people, you know, yell at me because it's a dead meme. And you know what? It is a dead meme. I respect that it's a dead meme. And I live with it every day, like a Bare Naked Ladies song. It's a dead meme. But somebody's got to hold up the mantle of dead memes, okay? And if it has to be me, then it flippin' has to be me. I did learn recently, or at least infer recently, that, you know when you beat a room quickly or without taking damage, you get that little token? I'm pretty sure all that token does is increase our score. Which is not really relevant for me. It's not irrelevant necessarily if we start doing dailies or choose to do dailies at some point in Flinthook, then we got nothing to worry about. That'll be a positive thing. I will say, I mean, it's weird for me because I talked about a lot of stuff in previous, it's not like anything was serious, but I talked about a lot of stuff in the videos that were lost, so I get to keep remembering what I've talked about and what I haven't talked about. But I did talk about the idea that I think in Flinthook, I have like a vestigial roguelite hangover. In Isaac, you never want to leave a floor without touching everything. I think that's because I'm good at Isaac. And I don't want to be, braggadocious about it. Labyrinthine, Gauntlet, Skeleton Crew, Gamblinger, Bazaar's Treasurium, Laser Lattice, Twirlington Territory. Let's try that. Laser Lattices, I think that's like a trap style that we don't really have to worry about. Like, I don't think that means that there's a room that's a laser lattice. I think that means there's a lot of rooms that will have laser traps in them. But I am not good at Flinthook. And as a result, I think I don't always benefit. See, like, these are the laser traps. Cool, cool. I don't think I always benefit. Hello? Right. Am I being chased? I am being chased by a demon? Excuse me, police? I am being chased by a demon? Well, I have made a horrible mistake here. Just get me out of this place. I think there is a sweet spot that is the right spot for me to leave a floor. And that sweet spot, I think, is whatever our HP ends up being at maximum. You know what? Hook me up, dude. 120 HP got there. Sure, we're not gonna have better critical strikes or anything like that, but can I ask you a question? Who cares? It's all about the HP, baby. It's all about the thrill of the kill, my man. I really think that we're like, basically I've joined the Wu-Tang, except instead of cash ruling all around me, HP rules all around me. All matter of nourishment, space meat, y'all, is what I've always... I know, they say NL, don't get so gangster, I can't let my kids watch these videos. You've mentioned the existence of rap music, and I'm offended by that. And I say, you know what? If you're offended by rap, then I'm sorry. I'll try to reference it less, because I am accommodating, even in the face of completely absurd requests like that. I don't know where this tangent is going, dude. So I will never... Dude. Whatever the like, modifier is on this level that is giving me the ghost that occasionally pops out of the ether and tries to have his way with me, I'd never want to deal with that again. So please, Mr. Ghost, stay out of my azalea bushes. More rooms like that, please. Keep praying for double apples. I see you guys. You're not praying hard enough. I should not do this. Right, okay, that was bad, but we did, as if we get hit once, it was still the right decision to come to the room. If we get hit twice, if we get hit 3 times, it was the wrong decision to come to the room. You know, they're always saying, fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. That's when you get shamed. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, shouldn't have let ourselves get fooled. Fool me 4 times. And, good lord, sir. You are just... You're a dastardly fellow. Fool me 5 times, and that's almost as bad as Northernlion in a puzzle room in Flinthook. Fool me 6 times, and now we're getting into Mathis Games playing the Binding of Isaac territory. Let me out of this place. What the heck is that? Raging Bell. Twice as long invincibility? That seems good. Give me the apple, dude. I want the apple. I don't care about Moody Prospector, okay? I want to save money at this point for HP. Contrary to what you might think, I don't think we're doing that badly on today's run. I actually think that it's going... I wouldn't say good, because Superman does good. You know, I aspire to do well. At least there's steady ground here. Help. Come on, though. Like, you're watching this and you're saying the same thing, right? You're going, come on, though. Good work, team. But I think it's actually not as bad as it looks. I mean, if we don't get hit, we're going to be at 140 after this room, 150 after we pick up the treasure chest, and then 160 after we go to the next ship. Now we're actually going to be at 150. But what's so bad about 150? That's how many Pokemon there were. What do you hate Pokemon or something like that? Like, I'm sorry, I thought we were all nerds here, but you're trying to... Dude, don't even tell me that I'm a poser for pretending to like Pokemon. I love all the Pokemon from the original 150. Pikachu. Brown back Pikachu. It's larger Pikachu. I know it's Raichu. I'm making a joke here, okay? You got the one that looks like a fleshlight. And then it grows into the one that looks like a floating fleshlight. And then it gets crazy in the final phase. Yeah, I forgot Oddish was a Pokemon until like 2 years ago. I saw a picture of something and I was like, hey, that's a Pokemon. If you had asked me, hey, what do you think of Oddish 2 years ago, I would have said, what are you talking about? You show me a picture, I'll be like, oh! One of the 30 flower Pokemon, but this one specifically uses sleep on you a lot when you're playing the Game Boy games. Okay. At least I hit something, dude. I'm kind of in a weird, like, relationship with gold right now. If we were on Facebook, it would be like, it's complicated, because I've never had not enough gold to buy basically everything I wanted. Like, it's very not Isaac-y, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's very not Isaac-y. In Isaac, it's fairly conceivable that you'll go through a whole run and buy, like, 2 things. I'm not talking 2 items. I mean, like, you might spend money twice. Dang it. In Flinthook, you are buying non-stop. Not a bad thing. Oh, hello. Not a bad thing. Just different. Okay, there's really no excuse for that damage. But again, this is why I'm rolling the full-on tank build. Oh, he's made it. Oh, he's almost squandered it. He's done it. Dude, this is too many. This must be the battalion. So again, I'm trying to learn. I said again, even though you didn't hear when I said it before, because that video has been lost to the ether. But I am trying to learn the identifiers better, because I think that that's an area of Flinthook intelligence that I'm really suffering for right now. The fact that I don't know it that well is hurting me, is what I'm trying to suggest. I keep making suboptimal picks for where to go based on my ignorance of what actually happens when we get there. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Look, I'm offering myself up as a sacrifice here. I'm saying I do bad things from time to time in Flinthook. Spirit heart. Life's good, buddy. Life's good. Life's good, buddy. It's me. Really bad Canadian Matthew McConaughey impersonator. Alright, so here's what you do. You get yourself in Costco. So wait, let's try this again. Get in your car, you drive yourself down to Costco. You get an industrial-sized bottle of Skippy, buddy. And you just go to town on that all weekend. What is... I don't know where this is going. Hey, that's a cool room I've never seen before. Okay, I'll tell you what. Get the heck out of here. Is that a rumble room? Is this the first rumble room I've ever seen? I would say that right about now, Funk Soul Brother, right about now, but also check it out now. No, what I would say is that we really need semi-desperately to stop taking damage. Not just because I would... Okay, this is going to be a problem, though. Look at that. What can you do in that situation? I guess you save your Frostglobe for that. Freaking default Flinthook gun is the range of a spitball in the freaking 17th century. But basically, we need to stop taking damage, because I'm not worried about getting the tokens. I'm worried about, like, actually surviving here. And we continue to just get one apple. Like, I'm asking for multiple apples, and you're giving me one apple, and I'm leaving all the freaking cash on the ground. Gold or plus? Plus gave me an HP upgrade, which is, I don't think we need gold, but I do think we will need gold to probably purchase food or a tonic or something. A tonic? I think that's how you'd conjugate that. Okay, so this is where our renaissance starts. I know what you're saying. Use... Because you're saying it to me most... Oh my god. Use slow-mo more often. I should. I really should. You know, and if you're not the fastest runner in the world, just run... You move your legs faster. What's the problem, you know? It's not always so easy. I guess it is for you, though, to implement this feedback. You're so vain, you probably think this quote is about you. Whatever. As long as we don't get hit again, which I always say just before getting hit, we're actually okay. We still have our boss room, but ignoring that, remember, we get 30 HP. This is our boss. You get a certain amount. Oh, okay, those guys explode like that. Oh, there's a freaking spike. Why would you put a cannonball next to this? You know, I know why, okay? But why, as like a human being, would you look at that and say, you know what? Put a cannonball next to that. Whatever. Okay, you know what? We're out of here. All we need to do is have full HP when we fight the boss, and then I'm reasonably confident. I still think we can salvage today. And it's up to us, you know? You know, what's that Sting song that never took off after Desert Rose? Something, 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 starting up a brand new day. We all know this one. Sing along if you know the words. It's something, 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 yeah. See, I threw in a yeah that time to twist you. Starting up a brand new day. That's what we're doing here. We're starting up a brand new day. Or entering a manic phase, but I don't think so. Alright, this floor is where we pull it back. I'm gonna tell you straight up, Four Skulls had me intrigued, but Platoon, Tenderizer, Devil's Lodge, Poison Countdown, and Tip Tony's Jones Tip Salon, nah. How about Rough Raiders, Loot Loot? Rough Raiders, Buffalo Man, when y'all gonna see that I can't help myself? Understand me, son, I'm the slickest there is. I'm the quickest there is. I'm the slicky wicky wickest there is. You think in the year 2001, when Wild Wild West, well, I mean, Wild Wild West came out in like 1998 or something, but do you think Jimbo Wales of Wikipedia ever described himself as the wiki there is? Oh, nice job, team. We are leaving gold behind. Midas reward. Discover more gold in battle chests. That actually seems like really useful. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. This is a new voice. I can't stop doing it now. I think it's a new character taking over. This is Martoni? I don't know why that was the first name. Oh yes, the common earth name, Martoni. Meaning, if I remember correctly, Tony of the Sea. Okay, so don't step on these things. Nice, good job, team. Oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Still doing fine, honestly. Yeah, of course, you know, when I think of a rocket, what do I think about a rocket? I'm like, oh, are you talking about those things that can travel through walls for no discernible physical reason? Oh, you are, of course. That's because we're talking about rockets. It's a very common thing to think about rockets, is that they travel through walls. Bullets? Nah, dude. This idiot thinks that bullets travel through walls. What are you, some kind of moron or something? Only rockets do that. Our tonic is too expensive. Actually, all of this is very expensive. So, that being said, the tonic is either 100 or like fully healed. So, we should really, really take the time to get to that. And it is conceivable that we can do it. Honestly, if we can do that, we are saved. And although it might seem like buying HP is the wrong thing, I relate to that fully, you know? To buy HP in Isaac is an admission of badness. It's up to us to break the mold there. I know you've heard, perhaps, that only shooting stars are capable of doing that. I disagree. Did you see that? So, in case it's not abundantly clear, I can't take damage here. Oh my god, it was only 2 waves. This is BEA beautiful. Look at that gold. Look at that gold. Look at that apple. Look at that apple. Yeah, give me another one. I don't know if you know this about me, but you know the rap song, I Ain't Ever Scared? Where the guy goes, I ain't ever scared. I ain't ever scared. That song is about me. We're safe here. You just have to jump. You're safe here. That's cruel. That's cruel. What you've done to me there is cruel. I'm dead. All right. I'm gonna be back with another Flinthook episode tomorrow. That was a poor showing. But you know what? I guess it's refreshing to get beaten down by the game a little bit. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will not let Flinthook beat me. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you then.